read about in this lesson with Abraham to Isaac to Jacob to the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. But it didn't happen till we cried to him. With humility and a broken and contrite spirit that he wants us to have. Otherwise, man, we're going to be here forever, seem like. If you don't hear the word of the Most High and change, Micah 6, Micah the 6th chapter. It's not a hard thing. It's just a matter of you really understand it. In fact, before you go there, go to Philippians. Let's see what Mashiach Rashai was. Since y'all say y'all believe in him, let's see how he was. Go to Philippians, the 2nd chapter. And let's look at verse 3. It say, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. And that's what people trying to get in hell. Vainglory, worthless glory. Trying to be somebody in hell. Nobody care about that. Most I don't care about that. But you got to respect the persons. Y'all trying to lift yourself and be some. Master Shai said, if I be lifted up from the earth, I'll draw all men unto me. That's why 1 Corinthians 3:23 says, we are Mashiachim, not your leader with Yam on the end of his name. Or you taking the place of a Mashiach. Oh, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of a destroyer, who he is. Mashiach Shai coming back to judge and make war. He hanging out with Micah Allah. And Micah Allah say, go get them. What you think? You gonna stand up before the archangel of war? Are you serious? Better ask somebody. Micah Allah hanging out with him? They making maneuvers, man. How they gonna come down and judge and make war? Micah wants you to take. Because you come up with 200 million angels. Oh yeah, they ready. They ready. That's why I say, look, this how it was. Look, it said, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Philippians 2 and 3. There's another side of it. But in lowliness of mind, what you think that mean? Lowliness of mind, what you think that mean? Humility. Let each esteem other better than themselves. Lift our people up. Lift somebody up. Don't take all glory for yourself. That's vainglory. Give the praise to the Most High. You better learn to say all praise to the Most High. His name is jealous. You see what Moses did? He said, what no man meeker than Moses? What no man on the earth humbler than Moses? And what happened? He said, hey, myself told him, say, hey man, speak to the rock. And the Most High gonna bring forth his water out of the rock. But Moses let the children of Israel get on his nerve, and I don't know what his mindset was, but he said, must we fetch you water from this rock? So the children of Israel think of this, who? Moses and Aaron doing this. So when he went to the rock, he hit the rock with his staff twice instead of speaking to the rock. Yahweh about Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai, bring forth your water. Give the glory to the Most High. No, he hit the rock. So what? The people, Most High still brought the water forth because he loved Yasharallah, even though they was wicked. He killed every last one of them. Adults. That's what we talking about, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all got your own imaginary power and thinking that he gonna follow whatever you have in mind in your vainglory of this world in hell. Nah. Moses didn't make it to the promised land. That's where we at right now. Our opportunity is to make it to the promised land now. You might not ever have another chance. Next chance you have is be either your name written in the book of life, like we read, or you being cast into the lake of fire. Which one do you choose? Life or death? Could be our last chance. Right now. In these mortal bodies. To do what's right so that you can see everlasting life. You can follow what he said, to be above all nations of the earth. That was meant to be in the first place, but we turn our back on the Most High gave him the middle finger and said, we want to be like these heathen nations that the Most High said ain't nothing, but be like less than nothing. What's less than nothing? You Isaiah 40:17, read it for yourself. This mind was in the Mashiach Shai. He said, Philippians 2:3 said, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, arguing all the time, and vainglory. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves. Most High showed Moses all the lands that we're going to be in, live in. All the 12 tribes, he showed them where the land's going to be that we're going to live at. He said, you can't go. Can you imagine that? No, y'all can't imagine because y'all mind so big. Y'all got this glory. Y'all think y'all all that. But humble yourself, look. He said, you can't go, man. Because you ain't give me the glory. You ain't give the Most High the glory. And that was my water I brought forth out of that rock. But you hit that rock and I told you to speak to it. And bring forth my water out of that rock. And you didn't. And you letting people exalt you to the point where people looking at you. They ain't looking at the Most High of Mashiach Shai no more. You better learn to give the praise to the Most High and not listen. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going to just let you read it along with me. It say, but in lowliness of mind, that's humility, let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man on the things of others. To let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahweh Shai, who you claim to believe in, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, meaning he was a son of the Most High. That's what he said in St. John 10:30, I and my Father are one. They agree. Listen, but made himself of no reputation. Hear that? And made himself of no reputation. I looked at you, I was like, man, whoa. These are the things that we as leaders, we as elders should be looking at, and so that you're not dealing with, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Worthless glory in hell, and be thrown in the lake of fire. He said, let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Shai. Verse 7, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in the fashion of a man, he humbled himself. Can get no clearer than that. And became obedient unto death, in keeping the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, even the death of the cross. This affliction that he went through, because he was hung on a tree. You see? And a lot of things they put in there just so that they could put Caesar Borgia up there, that white man up there on the cross, man. He was hung on a tree, it says. But let me prove that, because I don't want y'all to be saying I'm talking out the side of my neck and don't know what I'm talking about. Acts 5:30 and 31. Acts 5 and 30. The Most High power of our fathers, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, raised up Mashiach Shai, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree. See, hanged on a tree. He was hung on a tree. Now let's go to Micah, since I'm finished fitting. Let's go to Micah 6 chapter. Micah the 6th chapter, and let's look at verse 8. Micah 6 and 8. He have showed thee, O man, what is good. He showed you what's good. And what does the Most High require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve, and to walk humbly with thy power. See? You're not going to get away from it. It's still going to come back and hit you in the face if you ain't paying attention. Still the same thing. You see? He hath showed thee, old man, what is good. And what does the Most High require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with The Most High your power. Right? So, what is good? Let's find what is good. Romans 7 and 12. See, some of these, you know, we go on different scriptures and different precepts, and you see that once you learn these precepts, then it fits right in with whatever it is, wherever you go, because it's a puzzle. This is a puzzle. Just a moment.